When a page like this makes it their entire personality to try and prove the Advent message wrong, it becomes pretty clear what they have to say is not worth listening to. See, the issue that people don't realize is William Miller was not the only one that did the math on when the 2300-year prophecy was going to end. There were other people in other parts of the world that were preaching the same message that had not met. And while yes, initially they pointed to 1843, they redid the math, they kept studying, and they said, you know what, it's October 1844. And while they thought that the earth was a sanctuary that was to be cleansed, which is why they thought Jesus was going to come, they kept studying afterward and they realized there's a sanctuary in heaven that the Bible beginning to end shows needs to be cleansed. And that's what the 2300-year prophecy points to. And the math is so clear on this. The only reason you're not getting it is because you don't want to. I mean, if disappointment and misunderstanding is what makes something wrong, then my friends, the entirety of Christianity is built on false premises because the disciples thought, they misunderstood. They really believed that Jesus was going to give glory and worldly prosperity back to Israel, that he was going to reign on David's throne in this timeline. And so when he didn't, when he was crucified, their hopes were crushed as verily as if he'd never come to begin with. See, here is the real reason people attack the 1844 investigative judgment message. Accountability. They don't want to be held accountable for the sins they still love. And it is largely because modern Christianity has bought into the antinomial belief that God's law no longer matters. And so they say, score, we can stay in sin. And so when they hear a message of judgment, they automatically decry it as being false because they don't want it to be true. It's the same reason that internet atheists attack Christianity. The very same exact reason. Because we are such a densely minded, stiff-necked species, God has a pattern. He lets us be disappointed in our set beliefs so that he can expose the error, correct the message, and then advance the mission. Couple with that the fact that every single time prophecy in the Bible has a prophet to give the message and a prophet to announce the message is over. And the same is true for the 2300 years. That's a topic for another video. The problem is in 1844. The problem is you don't want to be held accountable. Let me know in the comments, my friends, do you believe this message is the truth? Do you want to hear more about the prophets at the beginning and end of time prophecies? Comment, let me know.